Lust is one of those sins that is never fed. It's always hungry. And so it has to be more and more. The problem is the more people that we lay under, the more sex that we have with other people, the further we are away from covenantal love. I already have it. So there's no incentive when it comes to marriage because I already have it.
Wow.
A lot of times people use sex as healing as well though. So people have a lot of attachment wounds, a lot of attachment traumas, and people are craving intimacy. They're craving connection. So sex is the same thing. It is a false counterfeit intimacy for people who don't know what closeness is, people who didn't have people who told them they were loved, people who didn't have security and stability. It's a false sense of it. It is the exact weapon that Satan wants to use it as. So long as I have a body, I feel good. I feel more secure if I'm insecure. So a lot of times, a lot of people use sex as a vice to help them heal. The thing is, since they use sex as something to help them heal, the devil takes that and he exploits it. And so when you merge to somebody else's identity and that person's no longer there, you start craving that person's identity again. And so if you can't get that person, then you start to try to look for that in somebody else. And now you have these merging of identities that now have formed your false identity that you are operating in. There has to be some type of self-control and self-restraint. And it really boils down to, how do you view yourself? What wounds do you have? What attachment wounds? So what are you trying to heal? If I'm a person who believes that I'm not enough, sex can make me feel like I'm enough if I keep on having sex with a person. If I'm a person who fears abandonment, sex can make me feel like I won't lose you. And then if for any reason I feel like I'm about to, I just give you my body all over again, and it gives me a false sense of intimacy. But if you have that void that's there, or that desire, if we just keep taking this to God so he can satisfy this insatiable hunger, this craving for sex, if we just keep going to God right now, just so he can help us remove that desire until it is time. But it does take a level of self-restraint. You won't have that restraint unless you are really in the presence of God. You can't do it by your own strength. I tried. You can't do it by your own strength.